What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So, Chris Blake Griffith. I didn't even know who Chris Blake Griffith was before a lot of this stuff is all coming out in the last few days. So, Chris Blake Griffith is a professional entertainment marketing manager, and I also believe he's a stylist. Yesterday on his Instagram page, he released some DMs, and I don't know what he thought he was going to get out of this. He released some DMs, basically showing him and Drake in conversation. And in the conversation, it seemed like he was wanting Drake to help him expose Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs is a wide receiver with the Houston Texans, star wide receiver. His brother Trayvon Diggs has a baby with Joey Chavez, who also has a baby. Joey Chavez also has a baby with Bow Wow and Future. Well, whatever, right? Stefon Diggs. He's saying that Stefon Diggs is gay and that Stefon Diggs made advances at him and drugged him and made advances at him. And when he turned Stefon Diggs down, Stefon Diggs had his brother and some other gentlemen jump him, right? So Chris Blake Griffith wanted Drake's help to expose Stefon Diggs and get this story out and make this information public, it seemed. And Drake was like, no, like, I'm not finna help you reveal that. I'm not finna get into none of that. And rightfully so. Like, what would be Drake's purpose in doing that? I don't get why he would think Drake would help him with that situation. And I guess after Chris Blake Griffith asked for Drake's help in doing this, Drake unfollowed him. And then Chris Blake Griffith got all emotional about Drake unfollowing him. And, dang, unfollowing me? Yada, 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 and all this and all of that. And I don't know, it just seemed rather crazy. And so Drake was explaining his side of the situation. And in explaining his side of the situation about, they had a conversation about the UMG lawsuit or whatever. And he made a reference to, like, if LeBron was cheating on his wife and something crazy. I'm trying to remember what the reference exactly was, but a lot of people are like, why did he even make that reference? Why would he bring that up? And yeah, I don't think he should have brought that up either. Like, don't insinuate that I could be cheating on my wife. I don't do that. I don't care if I am. Don't insinuate that at all. But yeah, like Chris Blake Griffith, he's going scorched earth right now. And it seemed like, I don't know if he's trying to get some money or what, or it could be true with him and Stefon Diggs. And the reason why I say it could be true is because Chris Blake Griffith is also trying to shake down Gervonta Tank Davis. It feel like he's trying to shake him down for some money. So Chris Blake Griffith, he went to his Instagram and posted some pictures of Gervonta Davis sitting in like a chrome heart beanbag with his hair. His hair was down or whatever because Tank had braided hair. And it looked like his hair was like flat ironed or something like that. And he was basically calling Gervonta Davis gay, right? Saying that Tank looked gay. He needs to just live in his truth, all this and all of that. Then he also accused Tank of being like a weed head. He posted a video of Tank smoking weed. And I don't, like, a lot of people smoke weed, so I don't know what he was getting from that, unless he was just saying, yo, it's not good that you smoke weed and you're a boxer. But there have been a lot of boxers who smoke marijuana too. So yeah. And he was basically saying that Tank has a bad habit and he's a weed head and insinuating that Tank needs to live in his truth and all of that. So Tank then responded, and I quote, "Chris, while you at it, tell them people how you, Too Fly, Weezy Out of Here, and Stefon Diggs moved to LA a year ago, and all y'all was effing each other." So Tank said, "Hey Chris, you, somebody named Too Fly, Weezy Out of Here," I think that's the producer, Weezy Out of Here, "and Stefon Diggs, all of y'all was effing each other." That's what Tank said. Chris, you was doing that. And I ain't gonna lie, when I looked at the brother Chris Blake Griffith page, he looked like, I know you shouldn't judge. When I'm looking at them pictures, he looked like he be on that type of time himself. He looked like he down with all of that. Like, he looked like he might engage in some activities that may not be heterosexual, allegedly. It looked like it to me, right? But now Tank is also saying, yeah, Stefon Diggs, yeah, he was engaging in some homosexual activity. And so now Stefon got all this on his name, and people looking at Stefon like, what you got going on? You know, did you have it? Did you have Chris Blake Griffith jumped? You know, due to y'all having a lover's quarrel, or you wanting to be romantic or intimate with him in some way, and then when he turned you down, you had him beat up? Or was it that Chris was threatening to expose y'all, I guess y'all endeavors or y'all situation that was going on, and you had him beat up and jumped on? I don't know. It just sounds crazy because Stefon Diggs' name has been tied to a lot of scandals. It was alleged that Stefon Diggs was sleeping with Cardi B some months ago and all of that. It's a lot of crazy, wild stuff going on. But Chris Blake Griffith is looking like he trying to get some money somehow, some way. And he's going to go and try to extort somebody out of some bread. Because after Tank stated that, yo, you, Two Fly, Weezy out of here, and Stefon Diggs, y'all was all effing each other when y'all moved to LA. Chris Blake Griffith responded and told him, hey man, listen, I used to oversee your life, Tank. I don't think it's safe or cool I don't think it's smart for you to threaten somebody who has access to your social security number, your accounting, your routing number, your addresses to different properties. I know about your habits, your vices, your tendencies. I don't think it's smart to threaten me. So it's like, what Chris Blake Griffith got going on out here in these streets? Like, what is you doing? But it seems like he's trying to go the extortion route somehow, some way, right? With Drake, I guess he thought he was revealing some damning information about Drake. Now, some people look at it like, yo, Drake was out here telling that LeBron is cheating on Savannah in these DMs. Because, I'm going to say this too, though, and I forgot about this, y'all. In that Fighting Irish freestyle, Drake made some references about, like, he was saying some stuff about LeBron in that song. He didn't say LeBron's name, but Fighting Irish, that is a reference to LeBron James' high school team, the St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish. And then he talked about, like, if some stuff was revealed about you, and, you know, in the song, if some stuff came out about you, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like that. And people are insinuating, are you talking about LeBron being unfaithful to Savannah, or LeBron's infidelity to Savannah possibly? And let me say this, man. Y'all know LeBron my favorite player. But if LeBron was cheating on Savannah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. The man is I'm not saying all men that make money do this, but he's been a superstar since he was 16 years old, right? He's been the chosen one since he was 16. He was on cover of Sports Illustrated. He's been highly publicized. He's been everywhere. Everybody knows that he's been the man since he was a kid. So if he did some stuff, I would not be shocked at all. I would not, and a lot of people wouldn't either. Especially with how Rihanna used to be publicly fangirling over him. I remember she wrote 23 on her stomach in some icing or something like that. It was crazy. I'm like, yo, Rihanna, wow. Rihanna wilding out here. Now, Rihanna finer than Frog here. She finer than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. She cold. But it's like, yo, Rihanna wilding. So I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron did something like that, but I'm not gonna put that on that man. That man married. I'm not putting that on him. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't see nothing. But in the song, it sounded like Drake was, like, it was almost like he was insinuating that, you know, there is something to be revealed in somebody that he calls a brother's life personally. And people feel like it was hinting towards some infidelity. Now, when you see the text messages, the DMs between Chris Blake Griffith and Drake, when Chris Blake Griffith was trying to get Drake to reveal that help him reveal that Stefon Diggs is gay or something like that, and all of that. And when Drake was talking to him about the UMG lawsuit, when Drake brings up, like, oh, yo, if LeBron, you know, was cheating on Savannah, on his wife, if LeBron was cheating on his wife, and this, that, and the third happened, and he was trying to explain a scenario with the lawsuit as it pertains to him in a lawsuit of the label and, you know, and all that type of stuff, right? And he was using LeBron cheating on his wife as an example. And some people are like, yo, don't use that. Don't bring that up. Don't bring it up. But Chris Blake Griffith is out here trying to reveal everything. Everything. He's trying to, and I believe he posted that. Now that I'm thinking about it, got to be smarter than that. He posted those messages as if like revealing that Drake was insinuating that LeBron be cheating on Savannah. And he revealed those messages because he's pissed that Drake would not help him reveal that Stefon Diggs is allegedly gay or was trying to cause harm to him because he was scared that his sexuality was going to be revealed, right? And now he's also trying to extort Tank Davis in a way, you know what I mean? Trying to reveal he got a weed habit and then calling him gay and all of that. And then Tank responds with, hey, no, Chris Blake Griffith, you gay, because you, Chris, because you, some dude named Two Fly, Weezy out of here, and Stefon Diggs was all effing around with each other sexually. So it's just a crazy web of just messy stuff, but I had to report on the news. I'm out, y'all.